Hello, my name is Abraham Paul. I'm your passive income expert. In this video, I'm going to talk about why talking to people is not required to get rich. If you want to get rich, you really have to understand that you don't have to open your mouth and speak to people. There are people in this world who are making money without even communicating with people, right? They're making a lot of money without talking to people, without opening their mouth, without even saying a word. Alright, and so if you want to know how to do that, then watch this video till the end, because most of the time, the society or the people around want you to open your mouth and speak. And so if you open your mouth and speak, they can take each and every letter and then find a fault or a mistake, and then they would accuse you falsely. They can accuse you, they can record the conversation, and they can falsely accuse you. And so I don't want you to get into trouble by opening your mouth and speaking to people. You can completely avoid those kind of toxic people, but make sure that you are recording your conversations whenever you're speaking with other people, because they can take advantage of you if you say the wrong things to them. And so it is important to carefully mind your words, and in order to get rich and wealthy, you don't really have to open your mouth and speak to people. Communication skill is a skill which is required for people who are doing a job. And if you're doing a job and if you're communicating with people, then you will get paid because you're opening your mouth and talking to people, getting things done. But if you don't want to talk to people, if you don't want to really speak to people, you don't want to interact with people, you don't want to deal with people, you want to completely avoid people in this world and live your life and die, then this video is going to be beneficial for you to understand how you can get rich without opening your mouth and talking to people, or without speaking with other people. So without any further ado, let me get started and talk about different ways by which you will be able to survive and make money and get rich. When I say rich, I'm talking, over 7 figures, right? 7 to 8 figures. You are making more than $1 million or more per year. And I'm not talking per month. So per month, you should be making more than $100,000 a month. And so without any further ado, let me talk about the different methods and why you don't actually need to talk in order to get rich. Because most people are conditioned by their parents, by their friends, from their society, that you have to open your mouth, you have to speak. And if you don't speak, you won't be able to get wealthy or rich. But that's not true. There are many people who don't talk or don't open their mouth, but still they're making millions of dollars every single year. And so I'll be talking about why. The reason why I'm saying it is because digital platforms do all the talking, folks. Okay, that's the first reason. The reason why you can make money without talking is that digital platforms do all the talking for you. You don't have to talk it, right? I'm talking to the camera right now, but it's the digital platform like YouTube which is doing all the talking for me. And so I will be able to make money without even talking to a human being. I don't have to talk to a human being. So platforms like YouTube, Udemy, and Gumroad, you have Shopify, you also have Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. You can publish your ebook, and they do the talking. Your products do the talking. Your digital products do all the talking for you. You don't have to talk, open your mouth. And you can allow to create once and sell forever and indefinitely without even speaking to people, without even speaking to a single person, okay? It can be your family member, it can be a friend. You don't have to talk to them anymore, and you will be able to make a lot of money. And your content does all the talking for you 24/7. Alright, you're recording once and putting it on the platform, and the content does all the talking for you, and the algorithm markets that content for you, so you don't have to worry about it, folks, because these platforms do all the talking. And so the second reason why I'm saying is AI and automation handle interactions, alright? Because if you think about it, if you automate your webinar or automate your website, make it a subscription-based website, make it a membership website, or make it something where people can purchase and give money or pay money on a monthly basis, like a subscription or like a membership. So this can take place using Patreon or any other platforms which offers subscription-based services. You can take advantage of it. And so you can use AI tools, because I'm talking about AI and automation handle all these interactions. And so interactions can be handled by chatbots like ChatGPT, API, and many other chat APIs which are available for handling the chat based customer support and services. And so automated emails like ConvertKit, MailChimp, and ConvertKit are great options, I would say, for automated emails. And for sales funnels, you have System.io and ClickFunnels. You can use System.io and ClickFunnels for sales funnels. And these sales process is going to make you a lot of customers who are going to enter your funnel, and you're going to make them scale and buy your most, flagship product which you offer. And so take care of your customer services, sales, and onboarding without human-to-human interaction. You don't have to do that. You don't have to talk to people for doing that. It's completely automated using AI. AI tools will definitely help you, like ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, and Cloud are doing a great job helping people. And so you can take advantage of that. But apart from that, passive income streams don't require communication. That is the main advantage. If you are someone who really want to make long-lasting and sustainable passive income, then it's important for you to understand that you shouldn't communicate with people. If you have to communicate with people, then that means you have a physical passive income source, not a digital passive income source, right? So you really have to create digital products instead if you want to avoid this communication with other people. And so you can have Notion templates, you can have ebooks, you have online courses or downloadable PDFs, or even something valuable where people can pay to view or pay to get access, and so you will be able to make a lot of money doing that. You have print-on-demand Merc, so there are a lot of print-on-demand Merc. We have affiliate marketing, where you can promote other people's product and get commission or referral earnings through that. You have stock footages, like for music or photography or videography is going to be really helpful. And you have dividend-paying stocks or REITs, okay, real estate investment trusts as well. So REITs as well as dividend-paying stocks are going to help you to make money without talking to people, without opening your mouth. You don't have to open your mouth. You can set it up once and you can run it on autopilot. You don't have to have human beings to talk to. You can still make money without talking to a human being. But apart from that, I also want you to understand that faceless content is going to build trust at scale, alright? Because you're not making content by showing your face. So these faceless content like animation videos and content where you're not showing your face has a lot of potential for scaling and growing and expanding, because you are not the one person who's managing it, right? There are a lot of people, but you can run faceless YouTube channels, right? There are a lot of different possible ways by which you can make money doing that, and I highly recommend you to follow that. And you can write anonymous blogs where you don't have to reveal yourself. You can completely avoid disclosing your identity, and you can launch TikTok or Instagram Reels using voiceover and stock visuals, and you don't have to show your face doing that. And you're building a relationship at scale without personal interaction with your audience. You don't have to have personal interaction. You can simply put these content, and these content will make money for you 24/7 even while you're sleeping. And that's the magic of passive income. And I really want you to understand that the global markets opened by the internet is also going to help you to make money and get rich without talking to people. You're not longer limited to local markets. With the laptop and Wi-Fi, you can also reach global markets, like Americans from India. You can reach Americans, you can reach people and target those people who are in the United States. And you can, add value to the marketplace, and you can target, for example, people from Europe. If you're living in Vietnam, let's say, you can target people in Europe, and so you can also target people in Australia if you're living in Thailand. Okay, so Australians from Thailand, you can also target these countries which are developed and where there are a lot of rich people. And so they will pay you, no talks, no meetings, no networking required or needed. You can still make money without talking to people. No clients, no calls, nobody to talk to. You can network and make a lot of money doing that. But talking to people is optional. If you want to talk, you can talk, but what I recommend is, in this well-building game, you don't really necessarily have to talk to people. And so what matters more is systems, alright? Whether you have a proper system or not, and whether you have scalable digital assets, right? Those digital assets still have to make money without your presence. And you should have smart automation. You have to automate it in a smart way, and you have to be consistent, because if you have systems and consistency, smart automation, and scalable digital assets, you're gonna make a lot of money even without talking to people, folks. So the rich use leverage, and so the best leverage is code, content, and capital. Okay, code, content, and capital are the best leverages, not conversations. Because people think that if you talk, you can make a lot of money doing talking to other people physically. But in reality, you're restricting yourself, and you're not able to scale it, you're not able to grow it, you're wasting your energy talking to someone, and you can completely avoid that, because code is important, content is important, and you should be having that capital, because these are the important things, not your conversations. And so it is important for you to follow the information from this video, and hope you got to know about the fact that in order to become rich and wealthy, you have to make sure that you are able to avoid toxic people who are going to destroy your creations. And in order to avoid it, you have to stop your conversation, stop talking to people who don't want to talk to you, and you don't have to talk to people in order to get rich. And as I said before, these are the reasons. It's as simple as that. And people really have to understand it. But most people, they do not understand it. And that's why they fall for the trap. And they go get a job and talk to people and convince people, negotiate, and do all of those stuff, which obviously is mentally and physically draining and taxing, and it's not going to help you become rich and wealthy, because you're emotionally and physically harassed and abused. And so you have to do something about it, and the best way to take revenge and take action against those mean and abusive and partial people is by showing them that you can make money without talking to people. And this is kind of the best way, not about making just money, but about getting rich, making more than 7 figures. and you're able to do that even without talking to people. So I wish you all the best. Try to apply the information that is given here and try to see the transformation in your life. And that's why people don't necessarily need to open their mouth or communicate or talk with a human being in order to make money. You can still make money without talking to people. And you have to try out multiple different methods, but what I suggest you to start off is by creating an ebook. You can write your own book, publish in Amazon, and you can sell it. And if there are more sales happening and more traction coming to your book, then it's a good thing, and you can scale it, you can grow it, and you can improve over time. And so go ahead and start something after watching this video so that you can get some experience and get to know about how much money you're making passively without talking to people, because people also feel like you won't be able to make a lot of money passively. But in reality, you can't do that if you can scale, grow, and multiply and automate. And if you want to do that, you have to start now and get some experience doing it. And then once you get some experience, you will be able to do what is important, what is necessary, and by finding out what works and what doesn't work, and you can change your strategy according to that. And so I wish you all the best. Go forward and take action, and you will get the results which you wanted, and you will be able to become rich without talking to people. And I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching this video.